Be pretty short. An hour. All right. Let me get things running. Uh, do that. Oops, that's not supposed to be up. All right. A lot of things are being added. Cool. All right. No pre-roll for the rest. Um, that wow. For some reason the I don't know what this is doing. Okay. All right. The first thing I need to do before we actually work on the Nefa thing is getting Eno to work, and I have shaders on her already that I pre-made for anime style. Let's see, and then this is metallic. Pretty cool. Her skin's a little pale, but when I realized, and this is the case with a lot of Hoyoverse models, go to her face. Well, usually I use a different shadow, so there's a more color on there. And this is important for compositing. But then I realized the body shader is connected to something, and I'm not very fond of that. I guess we could just it's not even connected to that. Have to find the shader. Probably like this. Okay. Oh, it is actually just connected. Okay. Holy cow, Fuzzy. How are you doing? Ah, oh, all right. We got some art today. Somewhat. Gotta set up this model really quick. Uh-oh. I'm glad to hear you're doing all right. A very short stream because I need to get this done. So much is happening on the screen. What? So much is happening on the screen. You must teach me how to do this. um, well, I won't go into shaders for okay. Basically, the main thing with Eno here is for skin, it's never, even though in anime it might have less color when it's composited and like DaVinci Resolve what I use. If it's like this, she will be glowing. So there has to be color. So when it's composite, I don't have to go and specifically modify, like mask her face and body textures. So this is to make her look not like a glowing being from another dimension. Wow, this is easier. This is more important. But before I actually move to the animation, I have to finish setting her up. It's a huge pain in the butt. Oh, I didn't even. Okay, I won't do that on stream. I'd like to learn how to rig, etc., etc. Ah, the rigging I'm not amazing at, and these models are pre-rigged. I've had to make my own stuff, not for anime stuff, but it's simpler than this because I'm using pre-made models from Hoyoverse. They're MMD models because these have things like let's see, shape keys for the face, which each of these have to be sculpted individually, and as you could tell, there's a lot, even just an eyebrow raise. And then there are other things like, let's see, can I display this? Um, these are called rigid bodies, which are physics, and yeah, if what you're looking at doesn't make sense, yeah, very much lots of details. Rigid bodies, yeah, it just means an entity with physics. I don't know why rigid is in the name because they're not very rigid. So, mad respect to the intern at Hoyoverse that took the model for made for the game for Unity and converted it into an MMD model that can be used in Blender because holy hell, I can't even yeah. And often there are things broken with these models. Which I'll show in a second, a model that is very broken. And yeah, it's hard to fix. I have to do one thing here. Even though what I'm not going to do today is anything related to, I have to add her. Boop. Oh, this window's not even showing up. Let's see, collection and line art. Uh, fake user collection. Hopefully this doesn't break. Uh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so that's not. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. That's why. I know this menu isn't showing up because it's not. I can't really. I'm going through the files and appending. Appending, you can take something from another file and add it. So that's how I keep the same shaders and same everything. And I'm trying to add line art because I have a specific setting for line art that has to be the same for every character. Why did I not look for this ahead of time? Okay. Anime Genshin, Anafa. Okay, okay. Okay. There we go. Line art. Okay, there we go. This is not supposed to be in there.
Dude, my brain just feels like it needs a blasting.
Yes, a blast. Alright, so this is line art, which is in the goo engine. Oh, what I thought. So much info. Okay, so normal people. Oh, shit. Okay. The normal people, when they make models, they'll set up normals that uh, that can work with line art if you want to use line art. But because these are pre-made models, oh, I have to undo the work of somebody else. And oh, oh, no.
Oh no, bro.
Looks like mini diagrams. Yeah. So if I just get rid of this, you could see there's line art based off the camera. So if I move the camera right here, okay, well that didn't work. Okay. Great, great. We're doing great, Blender. Okay, there's line art here, and it looks okay, except her face looks like she's a robot. Maybe has a some sort of no, and there's a few other things like this looks fine. For anime, you need line art to make it not look real. Face looks like it has a 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah. So what I'm doing took me a year to figure out because maybe I'm clinically insane. I don't know. um, and I had to make scripts. Well, I had ChatGPT help me make scripts for some of these things because basically, if you import an MMD model, which I wish I could show this menu, there's stuff like remove doubles, clean model. If you enable those settings, it can mess up the shape keys, the physics. Um, I think in newer versions of Blender, like 4.4, there's actually a separate setting for sharp edges. And for line art, you have to mark sharp edges and then mark everything else. Actually, I just show this. You mark everything else as using here. Let's go to shape keys. This is what I was afraid of, though. I have to delete things on her model, which is not good. Let me turn this off too. Another thing for line art. Oh no, there's a shape key active. Oh no, why is there a shape key active? Oh shoot, what is going on? Oh no, Blender, don't do this. Okay, that's not normal. Okay, so all these blue edges are sharp edges, and everything that's green is a face filtering, and that basically tells how this is being used. Tells Blender, okay, I don't want line art on those faces, but if there's a separate mesh, which there is here, it doesn't matter. And some of these MMD models have doubles. So like down here, there's a double, which I don't I don't know why. I guess let's see what happens when I delete these things. Which okay, so that's not good. Um, that's really bad. Doo 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 doo. Okay, this might break things. Well, that's actually working fine. I'm changing her model by deleting things. So now she doesn't have the band-aid there, but I don't know. Maybe we won't do that. It's a problem. I'll probably make a separate model to remove stuff from her model. Her shoes are fine. It's just there's a lot of things not fine. Okay, there's her vision. That looks fine. But line art on the back. Yeah, okay. Okay. No, that's not good. Okay. The hair shouldn't have random polygon shapes. That's yeah, I'm gonna fix that not on stream. That's gonna take me. This is why this takes hours to fix these models for what I'm doing. Uh doesn't your hair have random polygon shapes? Well, if I don't brush it, yeah. Um but that doesn't look good. That looks like somebody scribbled. I gotta let my cat out. Hold up, let me fix that. So everything in an animation for these, I don't know, maybe there's a better way of doing this. Have to start at 0, the default pose. So there's like all the models merge at this one point, and then that's just cut out of the animation. It just looks really weird. There's 2 hilly curls, and then an Anefa in the background. It's normal. Yeah, Freddy Fazbear. Okay, I haven't finished this yet. I'm very happy by her model though. I cleaned up her model. I had to like delete a bunch of stuff and then change it. So her line art when it's enabled looks really good. Oh yeah, and the Goo engine has this um thing where you could have meshes go through other meshes like with the camera. So like eyebrows and stuff like in anime and eyelashes go through. And then if you're too far away it doesn't. I think I could show that. It's kind of complicated. Let me just show how I did that. In case some random person on YouTube finds the stream as a video. I think it's here. I learned it from the guy that made the Goo engine, Professor Goo. Like, there's the shader. You set the depth. You have a camera data. This is from the Goo. Oh no, that's not from the Goo engine. This is set depth, and then you tell it to add, and that's basically like the distance to the camera. So then the shader, I don't know. I don't know how the set depth works, but it's cool. I love it. All right. I was going to work on an Eno because she's going to be part of the animation, obviously, because it's Anefa doing Anefa things. And after Anefa destroys these hilly curls with her gun, which, let's see, I have it in here. This is from Honkai Impact, but it's fine. It works. It's a big gun. I changed the colors on it, which I probably will change them again, but the reason why I didn't just make a gun is because this can be animated where it opens up. And I'm hoping that some people that played Honkai Impact notice what gun this is. Fantastic. Yeah, this made me really happy because sometimes these weapon models don't have animation bones, but this does. This is amazing. This can open up.
Oh no! Oh no!
So I can animate this pretty easily. The sound effect was perfect. Although maybe it's a little big. I might need to shrink it. Because that's bigger than enough. It's not gonna come out of her arm very well. Okay. I guess another thing I would do. I have an add-on called Amazing. Because sometimes with models, in fact, I'll just show this. Oh yeah, this is a broken model. It's certain it's the arm doesn't rotate right, so I have to manually edit this bone right here, which is called a forearm tweak bone, so the arm doesn't bend in weird angles. And thank God this is you're not going to see every frame, each individual frame. I think it's still broken. Let's see. I still gotta fix it. Yeah. Okay, no, it's okay. He's gonna have a staff. In fact, I guess we could set up the staff, and then he's gonna whack a Nefa in the knee as this guy's just standing here going, "Ah." I haven't finished animating his arm. I guess, like, huh. Oh no, I guess I animated here. Hold up, let's see. Oh no, where is it? Oh yeah, he's like, arm not he's confused. Why is there a robot here? Because what I'm gonna have is I haven't set up like the special effects yet right here. Obviously, it's not done. She's just sitting here. It's gonna have a low battery like thing above her. She's just gonna be somewhere in an odd cry. Maybe a like
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
she's gonna sit here with a smile with this battery symbol above her. Uh it doesn't really make sense, but it's fine. This isn't meant to be serious. Um this hilly curl walks by, which I finally got that animation looking better instead of him sliding across the ground. Although the problem with MMD models too, when you play them, they're not at the right frame rate. It says 4 frames per second, so it looks like it's slow-mo. It's not. He's walking. He walks past her, comes back, which just cuts to him being right there, being confused. This silly girl comes by, whacks a Nefa, and then that's when everything goes wrong. She wakes back up. It doesn't need to make sense. And then Eno will put her in a timeout, which is why I had Eno's model on the giant magnet thing, which, yeah, that's gonna be a thing. And then if I have time, I'll add more. I have more things planned, like her beating up the Futui while collecting things for Eno. But okay, it's it's weird. All right, let's see what this guy does. Gotta fix this.
Ban him! Ban him!
And he walks up here, holds up the weapon. I haven't. Oh yeah, you see that elbow looks weird. Charges up, pivots, gets ready, and then this looks like it's slow motion. It's not. Then whoosh, hits her in the knees. Hilly curl with no brain. Okay, I guess what we could do, I could animate though. That's so cool. All about that tension, knowing that Hilly curl's charging up. He's gonna make a mistake. The Hilly curl whacking a Nefa. That's a fantastic idea. And then let's see how long this lasts. Gosh, that is awful something. Okay, whack. I guess he whacks here. So I guess if we count by threes, because it's in threes. So when the animation's all like cleaned up, it's interpolated by stepped animations. So I have a plugin for that. So I can like select all the bones and do that. Same with the physics. So it creates the illusion that it's not 3D animation, which is kind of cool. Some things go in twos too. I had to like physically fear it, and I took clips from fear, and especially fight scenes and then certain like build-up scenes. And I went frame by frame to be like, okay, how are they doing like, okay, physics. There's like varied frame rate, but I'm not gonna do that. It's too much work. Okay, so if this is 24 frames, we need like half a frame, maybe a full second of after getting hit. So maybe 32 plus, let's see, 6, so 18. I don't know, it might be too long, but I can easily fix this. It'll be 450. is when Anefa wakes up. So I'll add that, a marker to indicate I'm going to put something there so I don't forget. And I guess she wakes up, so the camera has to move. See, I might get like a couple things done because it takes so long. Wait, I gotta select her. See, yeah, the camera's not even the right spot right now. I'll fix that later. Um, hey yo. Another really annoying thing about MMD models, or just, I guess, animations in general, you have to keyframe everything. So if you don't have something moving, you need that keyframe. Okay, for example, everything that she's keyframed at is over here. But if I add something right here, good work put into it exactly. Oh, that knocking was weird. If I animate something at 450 frames, that means from this frame on to this frame, her arm will slowly move, which obviously I don't want. So there are two ways to deal with that. Change everything to constant, which I can't do that. That makes it so then I have to keyframe everything at every 3 frames, which is awful. So instead, I just take everything and I just copy it until this frame. Boop. And then I add like 3 more frames and everything's in 3s. So then on this action, right after a second, there'll be an action that happens. Otherwise, her arm's gonna slowly move. Which would be terrible. Okay, let me see. There might be a... I might have to... I know there's a way to... See, her model is actually set up correct. She actually has hinges on her model. Wow, a robot with hinges? Crazy. Okay, I might have to enable something for... See. No, okay, that's a twist. Okay, well makes things difficult. Shoot. Oh no! Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, this... Oh god. Oh no. Okay, those are the fingers. Oh no. Okay, so her arm can open up, but I think I got rid of the bones that did that. Um, and I was hoping I could animate that. As you can see right here, her arm can open up, but I think I got rid of that on accident because the default MMD bones are hard to work with. I'm using something called Rigify, which is these weird, like, circular shapes. Oh, can I move her arm? No. Oh no! Oh, that... Okay, let me look at something here. Uh, that makes me very unhappy. Let's just check. I'm just gonna look at her default model really quick, as if there's no way I can fix it at this point. Yep, that fart sound is exactly how I feel right now. Just... Eh. Oh yeah, this is what her default shaders look like. That's why shaders are so important. Look how gross these shaders are. Ugh. 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 Oh yeah, see, she has bones right here. Beautiful. Oh, see, these bones are really hard to work with because actually, no, maybe I'm actually just stupid. Actually, these are easy to work with. What am I saying? Uh, there's the root bone. Like an IK. Okay, some models they're hard to work with. This one's actually not that bad. Yeah, see this can open up and then her arm can shoot off. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Just let's see. No, I can't move it, but yeah, this can open up if I leave this mode. So I might have lost that. Oh man. A lot of work, ain't it? Yeah. Oh, and her hand doesn't disappear. I can't move it.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
That's too damn bad. Yeah, Grandpa. Oh, I don't... Oh, that's a hinge. Why are there hinges in here? Okay, well, there's more I didn't even know about this model. And then these are cloth bones, which is why Rigify is so good, because you can hide those, but... Okay. Um... this makes... This changes everything. This makes everything problematic. Oh yeah, these can move too. So... I seem to have lost these things? Or maybe they're here? Hey, that's an FK. Those are the default. Okay, those are there. Ooh. 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 Oh, there we go. It's still here. Okay, so I can have that open, but do I want it open? If I can't move her arm. Dude, what was that on? That was on. That was here. Okay, I'll remember that. For now, we won't worry about it. I don't know. Her arm's just gonna be open anyways. I don't know. Her hand's gonna be there too, so it's like, I don't know. I can fix it later. It's nothing to. That's yeah, that's how I feel on a daily basis. Okay. So, yep. At this bone. Okay, so this bone actually worked fine. Usually you have to hit scale with amazing to make sure there's no offset corrections. So just put your feelings out there. Okay. I have her arm out. Uh you could see why this takes so freaking long. It's just all these bones, not including all the extra stuff. And having it look right too. Oh yeah, I'm gonna enable this so we don't have. Oh god, not gonna have that move rotate, rotate. I guess it needs to be pointing in the right direction. Alright, I'm gonna default her arm. That sounds really weird. Oop. I think that's my last oof. That oof was going places. Okay, I guess if I wanted this to look right, her arm would move at the camera. Oh, magical places. Yeah, maybe like the camera's like right here. Oof. Okay. Is this yeah, Ah. What if you had a camera at a diagonal angle? Would that help? Yeah, it's at an angle. It's yeah. It's also the scale that is the problem, but I'll figure it out later. That's a later problem. That's not a current problem. Oh. Okay, maybe Mr. Hilly Crow goes away in this scene. I'm sensing problems here because really all that matters is the gun that appears, which I guess yeah, oh, you know what, actually the angle, yeah, okay. Okay. This is so complicated because this is called an orthographic camera, and the whole point of this is when there's a image in the background, it makes it look like a drawing essentially. It's for 2D animations, but this is 3D. So everything has to be built with that in perspective. It helps remove weird depth factors. But because of that, as you could tell, like if I switch this to perspective, it looks way different, which I'm almost betting on I should probably maybe use perspective. Wow, oof. Never mind that last one. Oh yeah, look how tiny your arm looks here. It completely changes how things look. So maybe I need to look at that in the future. Camera's easier to animate than characters, so that's like a later problem. Oh yeah, everything has to be in third. So for gun is the Hilly Crow won't be there. I'll have her look at the camera too. She needs to be looking down at the camera. Be a little easier if tampered within at an angle. Yeah, you got a point there. Like if okay, Mr. Hilly Crow, you're not gonna be there. Let me get rid of it. So do. Actually, I'm gonna make her head look. She's a robot. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Her head turning this way? I don't know. She's a robot. I kind of feel like that would be kind of funny, actually. It looks so wrong. Oh my god. It's literally twisting. Okay, let's not. My neck. What? You don't like your neck doing a corkscrew? What's wrong with you? Ah, preferably not have. Leave that to the owls. uh, okay. My mom and I have, and my brother have scoliosis. And one time my mom's doctor made a comment on the realms of, it looks like your neck is falling off from the bone. Which, uh, my mom was actually very mad by that comment. It's like, okay, clearly this doctor is not actually going to be helpful. Uh, okay, I guess from here, we'll have her head turn very robotically, which that's going to be really hard to do, but I'll try and do it. Great doctor. Yeah, instead of helpful comments, just, your head might be falling off. Great, yeah. Alright, I guess to make it, like, really clunky, okay, this is what we gotta do. So, like, 12 seconds in should be right here. No, actually, every 6 seconds. So, 3, 3. Like, a really abrupt, and then keep it going, and then moves her head a little bit more. So it's kinda like, and I guess raise her head a little bit. I'll have her eyes open. Those are shape keys, so those has to be animated separately from bones, which is why these are so complicated. Okay, and then she'll be looking at the camera. Okay, yeah. That smile in those eyes will not be that. And then I guess, yeah, when I get to that, her eyes will light up too. They'll get brighter. And then obviously her arm. Uh which I don't know. Yeah, maybe something like that. Twist her arm, and then something will come out. So then we'll get like the gun. Yeah, I don't really know how to animate this. I'm gonna be honest. This part's really difficult. There's so many moving parts. I'm kind of dreading this. Uh, figure out where the route goes. But this is called a first pass. So most animations, especially if it's made by one person or only a couple people, you do a basic animation, which is like the storyboarding part. If you don't have like 2D storyboarding, just to do as many oofs. Oh, what is that? Oh, wow. So a lot of animations, you have multiple iterations. So like the walking animation, I made like a basic one, and I went through and added more rotations on different bones. And then I went through it again to fix like arm movement, the head movement. I made the body bob up and down. So like the Nefa thing, even though it looks really clunky right now, no pun intended. It's just the first pass. So when things are actually maybe the size of this will be an advantage. No, I think this is too big. Okay. Oh, that is horrendously huge. Doctor, you're huge. One day, if I ever have the money to do so, I'm gonna have a model that is fully rigged for VTubing. Just for those things, so I can dance. What is it? Doki Bird is one of the few VTubers out there that has. Oh, that didn't even move! That'd be amazing to see. I know, right? If I had the money to do so, one day, have to be employed first. Okay, why did that not move? What's going on here? Usually weapon models have like a core root. I'm a little confused by this. Why this has two models? That's not normal. And it doesn't appear to be working. Oh, I can parent it. You know what? Let's do that. Oh. The more oofs I'm interested in. That part doesn't make sense with the weapon. I think what it is, it rotates. If I had the default texture on, it would probably make more sense. This, I changed the texture a little bit, so it looks a little weird. In post, it'll look better. Everything you see in Blender is not what it'll look like in post. There are color corrections and stuff that happen and all kinds of other compositing, which, I don't know. Maybe I'll stream that too. That'd be kind of... That would be a journey to stream that. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Yeah, what I'm doing is just parenting this set inverse. Oh boy, Blender, wow. It really does not want to work today. Oh my god, Blender. Blender is doing such a great job. Let's sing a nursery song. We love Blender. We love Blender. Is that Baby Shark? Baby Shark do 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 do. Baby Shark do do. Oof 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 oof. Copyright. Do 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 do. Copyright. Do 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 do. Copyright. Oh, yeah, I don't know why this isn't working. Maybe we can move this up.
I missed the
Oh,
part where that's my problem.
okay. Let's not do that. Wow, this is just not working. Wow. Wow, maybe I should just delete these. Holy cow. Or I'll move this straight up. And then I really want to delete these. I really want to delete these. Weapon seems difficult. Yeah, this generally does not happen with a weapon. Oh. Wow, this is really... Okay, okay, what if I turn this off? Aha! I knew it. Okay, it's fixed. We just had to tweak things. Yeah, that's weird. That seems like a problem with the model. Okay. Copy. Uplifting music? Yes, the crab song. Oh, I don't know how this is gonna work. Oh my. I don't know, is the gun too big? Nah, see, okay, so it's all about perspective. Yeah, this needs to be shrunk.
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Very uplifting. Alright. So okay. No, 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 that's yeah, we gotta cover her arm. That's the biggest thing. I think this looks okay. The tip of the gun looks really tiny though. Um, what I can also do is do a camera angle of like the gun itself. Like this actually, as long as I don't focus in on her body, I guess we just focus in like right here and pan. Could look at the gun like opening up maybe. Let's see, and I had her arm move here, so why did I do that? Okay. Okay. We just don't worry about this part. That the fact that it's flipping. I didn't think about this. I actually did not think about this at all. But her arm is still there, and the weapon is still there. A lot of other things are still there. Okay, this looks good though. Actually, okay, it's covering her arm, and then I'll have. I don't know how this is gonna open up. But basically, oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, it's pointing at the camera. We see her head. So her head's gonna do this weird like, and then this will move. Oh, that happens all in a second though. Maybe I need to like, I don't know. This is easy to fix. So if I have to like space it out, easy to fix. Wow, that took forever. That took like half an hour to set up. My other plan is to, because if I don't get the Fatui part done, that's fine. What I'll do, I'll have a walking animation with her, like walking around Nod Cry. Since the animation needs to focus on Nod Cry characters, maybe she like runs into Llama and then runs into what's his face? The lighthouse guy. If I had Sandrone, no, she wouldn't run into Sandro. If I had Columbina's model, I would have her walk by Columbina. Or the Columbina totally unaware of her existence. And then it'll end up being like the final shot will be her at our charging station waking up, and then the final shot focuses on her vision. So it's kind of like she might be a robot, and the core inside her is literally an alien dragon AI core. But she was given a vision, which has implications about like, while she's a robot in the game's like lore, does she qualify also as like a living soul at this point? Because the whole thing about the vision is pretty hunky dory. And see, this looks really good even close up, especially when it has like compositing. is why I've changed the textures so they're higher res and they look more anime. Like there's like extra like close-up shots are easier to do. Like if I go in on like her eyes. Okay, this looks weird because the outline on her, which is the camera's far away, so that the gun that gun needs to go away. Oh, thank God I didn't do the giant mech. The giant mech would have been awful. I don't know, maybe I'll give the giant mech to Ino in the future on some future animation. Oh, that doesn't look right. Okay, that won't be even a focus. The camera will be right here. Mayhaps. Okay. Man, this is the other hard part. How do you time an animation, especially something that is in 3? So it's like this is what I struggle with. Like this animation, just this scene on its own is 19.8 seconds, and then if the beginning's removed, it's like 19.5 seconds because it's 24 frames. Oh yeah, 19.21, or 19 seconds and 21 milliseconds. I don't know, like a gun animation, maybe it should be like 5 seconds? I don't know. This is where I get lost. How do I time stuff? The 5 seconds would be 597. Oops. Oh yeah, we added 5 seconds. And then like the camera I'll figure out later, but like, okay, this opens. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Add marker. Okay, so this is like on a in. Okay, so oh my god. Okay, so the gun. Okay, let's look at this. So the gun moves as our head moves in a really janky way. Is angry. And everything has to be in 3, so go 1, 2, okay, what about 12 seconds? So 12 seconds would be, 12 frames would be right here. So yeah, every 12 frames, you can have something happen. So like, this opens, which I shouldn't be doing that. It should be like, set values, like 45. That's not right. There we go. That's probably not right. Let's look at this. Oh, it's inverted. Oh, great. I can't wait. Oh boy. Yeah, so that's what I don't want. So maybe I do like 10, 10, and then we go boop, boop, boop. And then this is at a weird angle. So it goes like 12 frames from here. It should be 501. Oh, why did you do that? Okay. Oh my. Okay, gotta reset this. So Alt R resets rotation. And Alt G resets location, but we don't move locations. Boop. I'll move this keyframe. Okay, yeah, this looks a little this is hard to work with, but this is part of animating. So yeah, the camera's gonna focus in on the gun opening, and then it will focus in on this part opening, and then maybe I do something like oh, I gotta really I did not think about this. Yeah, we gotta have this open up. So these will open up at different times. Have to hit scale because there's some weird rotation happening. Yeah, I don't know why. Some bones in Blender, this is why I have this add-on called Amazing. So you can precisely add values to bones because especially the MMD models, sometimes there's like some, I don't know. I actually don't know. I remember reading about it. I should know, and I I don't have an actual explanation for this, but it has to do with like existing rotations on the bone. So the animation on my main channel that I'm not very fond of, although it was better than the Acreon animation that was for Triple Z last year. I guess you could say it was an improvement. The reason why there's certain wonky things in that animation because on Soldier 11's model, I might even still have the file actually. I didn't have this add-on and I started noticing weird rotations on her sword. In fact, let me just show this actually, just to talk about this. This is fun. This was an unpleasant surprise when I learned about this after I made an anime. um, Here, let me get our model because I have it on file. Our beloved Heron from Triple Z or Soldier 11. Her name. She has a weapon attached to her model, which I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. There is no other Triple Z character with a model attached to them. Like, uh, I know it's supposed to go in her backpack right here, but uh, why? So in that animation, this bone would get weird rotations, and I'd have to correct it every frame, and then it would get offset. And so each frame after that would get offset by the previous frame. And so that's why I bought that add-on Amazing, because it prevents stuff from that happening, but you have to hit scale sometimes, even though it's the scale of times 1, so it's not changing anything, but it sets the keyframes. I don't it's it's Blender being stupid. Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, it I'm gonna be honest, it was so infuriating after I learned the facts. I'm like, okay, I spent all this time making this animation, and then so I'm like, oh shoot, this is not working. Like, okay, here's Miyabi. Miyabi has 3 different models. There's her ghost thing, which I don't think has a texture. That's fine. Let's see. Where's her sword? Oh, there's her sword. Okay, I don't know. See, this is separate from Miyabi, and then oh, I don't know why there's another ghost thing. Oh, oops. Oh no. Okay, then there's Miyabi. But then there's Soldier 11 with a sword attached to her model. Ah. Ah. I mean, there must be a reason why. I don't know. It just, that was not a big brain model design there. Because realistically, unless there's some reason why the sword model wasn't a separate model, I don't know. I mean, there could be a reason, but it just doesn't make any sense. When other weapons can be holstered on other characters, why couldn't her weapon been holstered on her character as a separate model? I don't know. Just yeah. Oh, I mean, I'm not the expert here, so maybe there's probably a reason, but also maybe there actually isn't a reason. It's a very likely possibility. It could be either or, that there might have not actually been a good reason for that. Okay, fix this. This still looks kind of wrong, but I don't know if it's orthographic. I might not actually be able to tell that it's wrong. Let's just see. Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. You can see her hand there. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. I didn't think any of this through. Oh man, this is such a problem. Maybe it's on the back of her arm. I don't know. Oh yeah, I could do something like that. No, it still clips. Yeah, I could do like this angle, I guess, and then you don't see that it's clipping through her. Actually, maybe that would work. Hmm. Yeah, so basically this... Oh, frick. I didn't do this correctly. Okay, reset. 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 What time is it? I'll probably have to end soon. This was not meant to be a long stream. I just had to... Yeah, I'll have to end in a few minutes. We didn't make good progress, but it's okay. At least this will be animated, but I want this to be animated separately. So let's see. Every 12 seconds. And then this is gonna be animated too. So this opens up. Which I guess it needs to be like 90 degrees. Okay, and all these are at the correct angle too. So if I just like, let's do like 45. Let's just see. Oh no, there's thingies on that too. Okay, we're not doing that. So this only opens slightly. I'll have to space these out. Thankfully, you can see the keyframes in Blender. The little dots on the timeline. So it makes it really easy to... Oh, that didn't... Okay. And then if there's a line between keyframes, it means it's the same keyframes. That's why you can see how the weird rotation stuff happens. So like if I just... This is locked here. Then this opens up here. Oh, it didn't do it with that bone, but it did with the other bone. Wait a minute, but if this is doing this... Oh, wait, yeah, this opens like this. Fascinating. Oh, no, this isn't working right. But, oh well. Let's see if this bone does it. I guess I could just show if I do this, and then I go right here and do this. Oh, it's okay. Well, generally in Blender, it shows a line, but these are MMD models, and they're a little weird. As you can tell, there are things that aren't uniform about them. uh, let's delete this. This goes down, maybe? Yeah, let's do Z. So maybe this will open all at the same time. That doesn't look right though. Maybe I go, no, yeah, that doesn't look right at all. And it's clipping through, so that's not how that's supposed to be. Ah, 10 degrees. Yeah, that's what that's supposed to look like. So reset this and then go out. Okay, so there's the line, even though it's not the same, but because of, yeah. Some bones have to be done a certain way. That's not gonna look right because the hinges gotta be unhinged. This is only 10 degrees. Okay, and then I guess we could like correct it slightly. Ooh. Oh. Okay, maybe that's okay. The gun opens up like that. So it'll all be keyframes separately. Maybe that opens all at once though, but you can kind of see like, oh yeah, see that opened up. And if we look from this angle, okay, let's look. So the gun, oh yeah, okay, so this looks better when the gun opens. Although, oh, that's bad. Maybe I should worry about what it looks like from this angle. Oh, I'm only moving it by 10 degrees and it moves a lot. So that's not fun. Oh, man. I don't know what to do about this. Um, if only things worked universally correct and didn't do this. Like oh, like you can tell that it's not even. Like that looks bad. Uh, I don't know what to do about that. That's, oh yeah, you can see it's not, this should be on the blue part. It's not. It's in limbo. Maybe I gotta move it by 5, which, I wish there was an, I feel like I should be able to, hmm. Mathematically, I should be able to calculate this, but in theory, they should all be inverted on one different, like, I guess two different axes, but, that's not gonna work. Oh. Yeah. That's just going the wrong angle now. Okay. Yeah. Mm, maybe this goes. No. Why is 5 degrees so much? Holy. Okay. Okay, that's better. That's slightly better. So if we look here, nope, that's not. No. Oh, and like this, where, wow. So that's fine. Let's reset all of these. And I'm gonna fix this before I end. Turn off the shading too. I didn't realize this would be so difficult. At least these are on hinges, so they look good. But they okay. Mathematically, what the sigma? Like, okay. What the sigma? Maybe 0.1. How's it going, Vizara? How are you doing? Thanks for the turbo hydrate. ah, oh, ah, hydrate. Ah, hydrated. Now I'm extra hydrated.
Lucky all my new bombs are waterproof. Vodka.
Drink. But how have you been? Okay, if this is inverted from this, according to my calculation, either gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. There we go. So now this looks even. Hopefully. There we go. And then I can fix this. Boop. Boop. I'm good. How are you? I'm okay. Glad to hear you're doing good though. Okay, see that that looks a little weird. It still looks better though. And negative 999, so this should be negative and then positive, I think. Yeah. Which if this was negative and negative, no, that's not negative and negative. This is gonna be negative and negative because it's the complete inverse. And now everything should. It is not negative negative. Oh wait, no. It is negative negative. There we go. Now that looks right. It's not the hinges aren't going at a weird angle. Wow, that's crazy how that works. Which means I have to do the same for the gun. Here, I'll play the some Genshin soundtrack before I end. It'll be super quiet. Not that song, because that song is weird. it's a Genshin animation, so might as well. Okay, the last thing I'll do before I end. I don't know, I'm gonna space this out over 5 seconds. See, this looks right now. It's crazy how math works. Do that. Do that. Gonna be running some Sovereign. Oh, some Night Rain later. Going for depth 3. Nice. I'm still stuck in depth 1. I even had a run with a grafted greatsword and it still went awful. I don't know, I feel like the scaling with 3 players is ridiculous compared to duos and solo. I'm too afraid to do duos with randoms. I've been watching videos on depth 5. It's so crazy. Never seen grafted yet. Oh, really? I've only gotten it once since I realized what the passive did. And there's also another weapon that has like essentially infinite scaling, which is the sword the Bell Hunter uses. Because each kill you get increases your attack power, but it stacks upon itself, so you can end up having like one-shotting stuff. Yeah, Maria's Executioner Sword. Plus the weapon art's stupid too. So I think with that sword, if you die, you lose the attack buff. Give me both right. Imagine. Is that a colossal sword too? Imagine if you could dual wield. Let's see. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Maria Executioner's Sword. Oh, it's just a great sword. Okay. Darn. Oh, that would have been hilarious, though. Yeah, I've never seen the Executioner's Sword. Only seen the Graphic Greatsword a few times. Ugh. Half the time when I see a legendary, it's either the Lion's Great Bow, and I'm like, no! Or it's, what was the other one? Oh, the Fire Giant Whip thing, which also, no. I swear, I almost always get those, and I can't even be angry at this point. It's just like, it just happens. Okay. Maybe this should be negative. Ooh, is that too far? That might be too far. Okay. This is too far. Maybe 0.5. Yeah, 0.5. Oh. That's sad. Give me a Royal Greatsword or Ruined Greatsword for real. That one's amazing too. Okay, so that's now animating this, and then this. Okay, and that one we know need any negative, so then this one should be negative. Or good old Death Poker. Oh yeah, the Death Poker is so broken. Like how in Elden Ring they had an... I think they nerfed it at one point in Elden Ring, but I feel like Night Rain, it's back to its original ridiculousness, or close to it. that's negative, then this has to be negative. That is... What the Sigma? What is happening here? That runs off relievers are most major nerves. Ah, makes sense. There's a lot of broken stuff. This says caution. Okay, let's see. Does this work? Okay. Cool. That does open up. Okay, that actually looks better. It's weird. Orthographic camera. Let me just see though. Caution gun. Caution big gun. Figure out how to make this glow better. How does this look like? Yeah, I might need to adjust this weapon a little bit. Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm gonna have the keyframes work, or maybe it should all just open up at once. I don't know. Arms still covered. Nope, it's not covered anymore. Oh, and you can see it. Oh. Ugh. Okay, open up. Okay, it's still covered. Cool. And then this. Oh, that actually looks better now. You can see her face, and you can still see the gun. That is so wacky. How this looks here. And then if I go to the orthographic camera, it's like... I turn off pose mode. It looks so tiny. That is so weird. Are you connected to the right camera? No, it is. Why does it look like that? Oh. It looks like that because it's inside the gun. That's not good. That might explain a lot of weird things. Oh, no, that still looks weird. Alright, I'm gonna have to end because this was not meant to be a long stream, but as one could see, this takes forever. And I'm technically supposed to record working on this since it's for a contest, but I promise when this is done that this will make more sense. But for the end screen, let's go back to Mr. Hill. Oh, Mr. Hillyco's gone. Hold on, let's oh, where's our buddy? Oh, there's our buddy. He's just a goofy goober. What's happening here? What is the camera doing here? Whoa, what is happening? Okay, I messed up the camera probably. Alright, he's very confused. Aww. Unsure. Robot. Alright, but let me full screen this. Let's zoom in on this. Have a good one, everybody. Oh, I see how on stream that looks complete. Wow. All right.